All right, blue-red Jaya. This is, it's not, I don't know that I'd call this a full-on control deck because we don't have something like a sweeper like Cleansing Nova or Kaya's Wrath. Between Rekindling Phoenix, Skarrgan Hellkite, and Niv-Mizzet, I think this is probably more akin to a mid-range deck of sorts. We have some interactive elements like Shock, Lava Coil, and Fight with Fire to like keep the board in check while we get set up and get going, but we do have enough threats to actually like pivot and close the game out with this, so let's go ahead and dive on in here. Yeah, I think it is. It just really shows how Wizards, like, some of the people making decisions at Wizards of the Coast, like, consistently miss with these decisions that really should matter. The Mythic Championship for one of what could be the most hyped standard sets in, like, the last decade is a modern Pro Tour, and then the Pro Tour following the direct-to-modern set is standard. It's just like, what is going on? Why are these things the way that they are? Who thought these decisions were good ideas? Those two things should definitely be flipped. Yeah, this hand needs another land, but we're on the draw. Our deck has 36 or 26 lands in it. Yeah, if you check out my article from last week on coolstuffinc.com, you can find a number of cards I talked about that I think are going to be interesting to build around. I'm not writing every week for CSI anymore, but as I have topics that come up that are interesting to me, like writing about spoilers that are sweet, I am still posting stuff there. Lost Skull, thank you for the Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. I mean, you can kind of know, but like, there's no way Wizards didn't know people were going to be excited about a set with a bunch of Planeswalkers in it, right? Like, I get that you can't 100% predict the future, but like, if you look at the amount of money and stuff they're putting into this set, like, they had to have known on some level that, like, this set was going to go over well compared to everything else recently, right? Like, I feel like they're also kind of bad at their jobs if they're someone who's making decisions they couldn't predict that accurately. The deck we were playing this morning was not cooperating, Party Buzz, so we decided to move on over. Hey, Chubrav, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I really appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Hostage Taker is brutal. If we don't draw another Fight with Fire or Lava Coil here, this game's going to be over. Just not going to have the tools to recover from this point. If we hit the removal spell, I think we're actually ahead here, but that's not going to do it. So, Lava Coil and Fight with Fire are great. Shock's kind of mediocre in this matchup. I think these mass manipulations are good. Long-time lurker, first-time sub. Watched other content producers, and you by far are one of the best in the game. Well, thank you for the kind words, Tube. It's good to have you here. Thanks for helping keep me around. The question I always kind of go back and forth on in this matchup is, do I want Sailor of Means? Like, I guess it blocks a lot of their stuff, and like ramping up a little bit isn't terrible. I could just trim one as the last card I want to cut. Another question is, do I want Disdainful Strokes in this matchup? Stroke stopping Vivian Reed and Hostage Taker both is kind of appealing. Use a Bandage. Thank you for re-upping for the second month. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. It could be that I don't want the Shivan Fire. I feel like I want a couple of Strokes here. I might just, like, trim around the edges here a little bit. Wonder if it's possible I don't want the Skarrgan Hellkites. Yeah, maybe that's it. Leave the Sailor in. Let's give this a try. To be completely honest, you become one of my favorite MTG content producers, with the possible exception of the Professor, though comparing you as apples and oranges. Yeah. TCC and I don't really overlap in what we do, right? He is excellent at his job. He is the largest Magic-only content producer for a reason. He is fantastical at what he does. Pretty easy mulligan here. No red manas, unfortunately. Yikes. I think I have to play Catch and Release again here. This hand is not fantastic, but it's definitely the best of the three we've looked at. I guess this one's actually not that bad. We've got, like, kill your first thing, stick treasure map, hopefully curve into Rekindling Phoenix. Well... Yikes. Alright, I mean, all things considered, this is going pretty well for a Multi 5 that then got to rest on turn 1. Good news is this is going to crank up to 5 next turn, which means even if they, like, Hostage Taker or Vraska's Contempt this Phoenix, this will still survive a hit from the Jadelight Ranger. If they don't have Contempt or Hostage Taker here, I'm going to be in a pretty good spot, because I'm going to get to untap with Disdainful Stroke up while I'm ahead on board. And that's really key for these kind of counterspell-based decks in this matchup, is if you get to untap with counterspells while you're ahead on board, you tend to be in a very good position. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna keep cycling lands here. Okay, that's awesome, because this puts another blocker into play here, and the treasure from it allows me to continue holding up this Disdainful Stroke here. So I'm able to kind of turtle up and defend the Sarkhan, and, like, making a bunch of 5/5 from Sarkhans could be an avenue to win this game. Notably, the only sweeper Sultai midrange generally plays is Fidelity, which Sarkhan's ultimate is insulated from. The threat of the Sarkhan ultimate might put enough pressure on my opponent that they have to, like, make some bad trades in combat here. How'd Soul Flare go? I am not lucky enough to cast the card Burning Inquiry. I think I'm gonna plus and discard nothing. I think I'm going to fight with fire this 4/3. This gives them pretty terrible attacks into the Sarkhan next turn. Because, like I said, I think if the Sarkhan ults were good to go. So, like, now they have to throw away their 2/1s to deal 1 point of damage to Sarkhan. glad we boarded in the strokes. I was kind of on the fence on if the strokes were good enough. Wow. I think I just cashed this in. If they have something like Ritual of Soot here, I'm gonna be really sad. But if they don't, I think this is definitely our best route to victory. Just like hope this is good enough. Survey says. All right. Still dead. Gotta kill 2 more. I guess they could theoretically kill 2 more of them here. All right. Okay. Yep. Where are we going with this? Or are they gonna find? They could find pick 2 harpooners up? Wow. Woof. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Alright, I mean, like, they're technically still dead in 2 here, right? They need a Vraska's Contempt now. The Crawl are not happy with these dragons. Foil tokens are not a thing on Arena, unfortunately. Hopefully someday soon. I mean, if they have a Vraska's Contempt, they're probably ahead. Howdy, troll. I don't know. I mean, like, if they hit Contempt here, I'm actually behind. Alright, survey says... It's a shame we didn't draw, like, a Shivan Fire there. Oh, I guess I boarded most of those out, huh? Alright. Am I dead yet? Oh, yeah, they totally can. Yeah, they can just, like, put a Harpooner into play as a blocker. This gives me outs to kill them. So they play this Harpooner and then they don't fight, and it trades with the Rekindling Phoenix, and then any removal spell keeps them in the game. I don't think I'm supposed to attack here. I don't think I'm supposed to attack here. It's been a good game in spite of the fact that we started on 5 cards. Oh, and then they draw Hydroid Crisis, right? This is my favorite part of the game. The part where it feels close against Sultai, and then they draw their first Hydroid Crisis and you lose. So we'll draw them 3 cards and gain them 3 life. I don't know if I'm supposed to cast that or not. I think I'm passing. I think the way this game is going, I need them to, like, play out their hand and then Star of Extinction. I don't think so, Tuber. I think making them have 4 removal spells plus a way to deal with Phoenix was very correct. There also wasn't a guarantee that I'd be able to defend the Sarkhan. It's worth noting here that It's worth noting that the Star of Extinction there was worse than Mass Manipulation would have been. Mass Manipulation would have definitely been better than that Star of Extinction there, because I would have been able to do this last turn. Sometimes it looks close when it's really not. We did, Jib, yep. Yep. We're done here. It was never close, right? It was like close for a second when the Sarkhan ulted. About the time they cast the Find on the double harpooner, things started to slip away. Did we O2 drop for Modern? We did. We cast a lot of Burning Inquiries that discarded our 3 best cards. I think it's pretty reasonable. Slide these 2 into the ugly corner here. Stomping Ground. I'm going to Mountain untapped here as opposed to Steam Vents, because Stomping Ground could be like Growth Chamber Guardians or stuff like that I want to shock. Get Sarkhan in the corner where he belongs. Sorry. Apologies. I don't think that's strictly true, Dev. I think Sultai has a variety of matchups that are very good for it. All of the mid-range aggro decks that have a hard time with Wild Growth Walker and a pile of Hostage Takers have a really terrible Sultai matchup. As someone who plays a lot of decks that are very bad against Sultai on this stream, I think Sultai has a variety of matchups that are actively good. Let's see if they're one of the builds that has main deck Lava Coil or not. This feels bad when I get Chain Whirlered, but I do have a Shock to finish off their Phoenix Egg as well, so it's kind of like a 1-for-1. If they spend like a Shock or a Lightning Strike on my Egg, I'm pretty happy with that. Whirler's less good for us. It could be right to play Sarkhan here, just because it makes us more likely to pump out Niv the following turn. No blocks on this. Don't want to lose my egg to a removal spell. If these could trade in combat, I might throw the block down, but because their Goblin Chamberlain has first strike, I'm not gonna like throw my Phoenix away. Magic Online's bugged. Garden Variety Troll. Serum Powder doesn't work with the mulligan changes, so we can't play that deck. Yeah, they don't fix bugs in a day, Garden Variety Troll. And most Magic Online bug fixes require, like, downtime. It's funny the people that have, like, come into Magic software used to Magic Arena and, like, it being good. Like, Magic Online has been, like, the butt of Magic jokes for literally a decade and a half. The card Wall of Roots on Magic Online has been broken for, I kid you not, literally 3 years. They broke it in January of 2016. I feel like with how many Harpooners we've played against, mono blue tempo that we're supposed to play next is going to be real rough. The key to not being disappointed with Magic Online is having low expectations, Troll. Speaking of Lyra plus Curl Harpooner and that interaction, every time that interaction comes up on stream, it amazes me how many people don't know how first strike and fighting works. Like every time it comes up in a video, there's just like infinite comments about like, that's not how that's supposed to work, right? And it's just like, nope, first strike only impacts combat, not fighting. Phasor, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. I'm gonna ditch this dragon. Sailor. We're gonna ditch the sailor. Kind of looking for a land. I want to get the treasure map going, and I want a Lava Coil here, but I'd like to activate this turn. Fortunately, we're not going to be able to. Red Dolph, thanks for the 9 months. Welcome back. Hope you had a safe trip back from Chicago. Looks like it. They have a dragon here. Yep, that's going to kill my dragon. Or my dragon master, I guess I should say. If I bin whatever's on top of my deck, the search for Azcanta will flip. Although that one's going to stay right there. Oh, the Sarkhan died, so it flips regardless. Sweet. Forgot Sarkhan bit it. Huh, you know... I wonder if I'm supposed to leave this not transformed. Because I'm not going to activate it this turn. Yikes. Wow, now they get to Field of Rune me. It's a tough beat. Field of Rune is an ambitious inclusion in their Goblin Chain Whirler deck. What day do you plan on allowing deck submissions with the new standard set? When the full set is spoiled. Yeah, I could see that. Sideboard Field of Rune is not unreasonable. I think that's actually something that's underexplored in Standard, is sideboarding that card. O-Town, thanks for the 3rd of a year. Welcome back. Thanks for shipping your Prime this way again. I'm going to block here because if they have Collision Colossus to blow this block out, they could just collision the Skarrgan Hellkite anyways. I guess this block kind of sucks when they play Chain Whirler as a follow-up, but I also just, like, don't have a way to gain health in this deck, so I feel like I'm supposed to just, like, take trades aggressively to keep my health total high, especially when I have Treasure Map in play, which is going to generate card advantage as the game goes long. No, I really don't think the Edict solves any problems that Green-Black Rock has. I'm pretty sure the last iteration of Green-Black Rock I have on my website doesn't even have 4 copies of Liliana the Veil. And if I don't want 4 copies of Liliana the Veil, I definitely don't want a copy of an Edict. That seemed like a good trade for us. I agree. And if Bogles was to make a comeback, that's not how Modern works. Modern's a format where there are 40 different decks that any person can play at any given point. And if you really want to beat one of those decks, yeah, you can make your deck bad and play a bunch of narrow, bad cards to beat up one specific deck. But generally speaking, warping your deck to play mediocre cards to make you better against one of the 40 decks in the format is not a winning strategy. Yeah, Sailor of Means is a 1/4 that draws a card with Treasure Map, which is sweet. Only is it a card that helps us against random aggressive decks, but lets us draw a card here. Yep. I've cast how many Lava Coils this game? I've cast 3 Lava Coils this game. Well, that doesn't bode well for our hero. That draws a card, technically. I guess. Gorilla Ferrero, thanks for the 4 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Subscribe before we draw. Oh! Magic's really easy when you're lucky, chat. Magic's really easy when you're lucky. Don't. Yeah, we did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray. I'd like to pour one out for Tank Ramp there in chat. They're a believer. They channeled their focus and their energy into that top deck for us. That's the kind of positivity we need in this stream, okay? You can draw your one of positivity. Morning, Vault Bros. This is it. After all those bad burning inquiries, we drew the 4th Lava Coil. We're on the upswing now, okay? Everything's on the up and up from here on out. Horn Turtle, go. Maybe I should start attacking with my Horn Turtles. Anybody else here remember Horn Turtle? No one? Alright. If we get another one, we can quad block, yep. Yeah, that's probably true. Saving lands for a Jaya Sarkhan top deck is probably a decent idea. Whoa, calm down there, sailors. Pepperidge Farm remembers the Horned Turtle. It definitely does. Stupid bugs. I hate stupid bugs. Bugs are stupid. You know, it's possible I should have waited a turn on this, because if I wait and hold up these Treasure Cove activations with Niv-Mizzet, the Treasure Cove activations actually keep Curl Harpooner from killing Niv. Because they draw and they shock, they ping this for 1 each time, so you'd be able to shock it in response there. And I'm gonna listen to past Jeff. How many Harpooners have they played? 2. They're probably on 4. I'm gonna listen to Jeff from 2 seconds ago and hold on to this one. I mean, we're through half our deck, right? Over half our deck. We're through like 2/3 of our deck. Alright, fall on Gruul Spellbreaker, please. Yeah, I'm holding lands in case I draw a Sarkhan or a Jaya at this point.
Feel the heat of my flames. Don't doubt my methods.
Paint me like one of your French girls. Niv just loves him, the camera. Dress him up, but you can't take him out. Why draw before playing Niv? Because I'm dumb. I'm a big dumb stupid.
How this thing goes.
This should be dead. At least Niv gets to take Vivian with him. Love tap, baby love tap, baby love tap, baby love tap. Love tap, baby. Love taps, baby, love tap. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bim bim bim. All right, so I need 13 mana to play the Dargon and kill the Spellbreaker. I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, there'll be dragons. Hey, Jersey guy. Thank you for the entire year of support. Have a sword to go with your shield. Thanks for keeping me around. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. I'm going to continue holding on to these lands because I've got Sarkhan in play here. Feels like we've turned the corner here. Mountain and Shock for Harpooner. Yeah, that's the heads up play there is hold the Shock up for the Harpooner. The heads up there play is like, listen, chat, what part of watching this stream in the past has made you think that I learned from my mistakes? Come on now. Come on now. I agree that I should have played a Mountain last turn. I also like, it's also my 12th land, so like playing a 12th land while I have Skarrgan Hellkite activations up is like also good. What if the big fire-breathing dragon beats the tiny bug this time? What if the fire-breathing dragon wins for a change? How many cards? There are 22 cards in my deck. Don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Yeah, I also still had a blank in hand, so a lot of variety of reasons that it was correct to play Mountain that last turn. That win makes Sarkhan happy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Yep, yeah, the Hellkite there activates a bunch of times to kill them. I think I'm happy with how I sideboarded here. I'm just gonna go ahead and run it back. They don't want to hit humble Hooglanders. Listen, some people aren't violent, bloodthirsty moderators, okay? It's okay. Just let them do them. Gosh, this hand is so close to being beautiful. So many more of our opening 7s are going to be gorgeous when we get full art lands in this application. Clown Punch, 3 down, many more to go. Thanks for shipping your Prime back this way again. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. You're not my real mod. My real mod would abuse me. Give me the sword. Give me the sword. Wow, their hand is real awkward, huh? You know, I wonder if that Jeskai deck that we played would have been better if it had Sailor of Means in it. It would have, like, fixed the mana for the white splash a little bit, and it would have helped against aggro. I wonder if that was missing piece of the puzzle. Wonder how many Phoenixes they have. Second Lava Coil is probably a good draw here, because based on how slow their start was, I wouldn't be surprised if they have, like, multiple big flyers here. They could also have just, like, a pile of interaction and removal, like Lava Coils and Kroll Harpooners and Collision Colossuses and stuff like that. Yep.
I've lost so much already.
Sir Sparkles, thanks for the 4-month resub. I appreciate the third of the year. Welcome back. Gem Force. I mean, like, to be fair, this card's also good with Treasure Map. Oh, I guess I should mention that. I'm actually not going to be playing in the Thursday tournament this week. Wrath of Draconis, thanks for the 3 months. I know I talked about that yesterday. The ads do remind you to resub. The organizers for the Thursday tournaments decided that they wanted to run the tournament on 0 delay this week, which I am not a fan of. I feel that hurts the competitive integrity of the tournament and notably puts someone like myself, who has been the target of a variety of internet trolls in the past, at a distinct disadvantage, because people are more likely to give away the cards in my hand to my opponents than they will for someone else. Especially with my chat and sub-only mode, like, my subs are very likely to behave, and random other people are not likely to behave. No, I'm not allowed to have a hand hider for the coverage hider. Because they need my hand up so I can be a part of their coverage. Correct, yeah. Correct, yeah, I would be required to stream at 0 delay. If I wanted to play in the event. Because they need everyone at the same delay amount, either 0, 3, or 5, or whatever they want to do. Because they need people at the same delay, so that way they can do their official coverage. Correct, yes. It's not, and again, just to like be above the board, the delay isn't about the other competitors cheating, because obviously there could be some integrity there that's reasonable, especially with the people that they're inviting. The issue is people from Twitch chat giving away information. You can't control the random variable of Twitch chat, basically. What was their reasoning? Well, last week, Gabby Sparts had incorrectly read the rules of the thing when she agreed to play in it, so she bailed at the last minute because there was a delay. So I think they were trying to appease people that didn't want there to be a delay. I think I just Niv-Mizzet here. I think I just do this. This way, if I draw an instant or sorcery next turn, I can pressure the Vivian. So here's the thing. In my opinion, playing in an event like the Thursday event is kind of bad content compared to just doing my normal stream regardless. Because between the downtime and the waiting, and I agree, delays do make for a worse stream. But just playing in an event in general makes for not a great stream. So, like, if you're going to have an event that's like kind of medium content anyways, you might as well just like maintain the competitive integrity of the event by like having a delay. But it's like it is what it is at the end of the day. Like if the people running the event are happy with there being no delay and I'm the one that's unhappy with it, it's fine. I just won't play in it. Like streaming an event like that rather than just doing my normal donation deck queue is like worse for my content and my viewer count anyways, so it's like not that big of a deal. I think we're probably dead here. Kroll Harpooner plus their Skarrgan Hellkite activation kills my Niv-Mizzet. And then at that point, I'm a little bit far behind.
You can't stop.
Does that mean you need an extra day of decks? Because I have some ideas. It does mean I probably have room for 3 or 4 more standard decks for the week. Yeah. Is the pre-order bundle at MTG any extra value versus buying 50 packs? It is if you like the cosmetic stuff. So the pre-order bundle is basically like buying 50 packs for cash at the cheapest rate, but you also get cosmetics on top of those 50 packs. You get like 3 packs for free. No, I'm pretty sure packs are about $1 each. I thought it just gives you the skin for the Liliana. I don't think it actually gives you the Liliana. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on that though. I thought it was just the cosmetic. Oh, it actually gives a copy of Liliana. Sure. That seems good then. That was not the... That was not the Lava Coil I wanted for Christmas.
Okay, so you've got claws. I'll be back.
I don't think you can get cosmetics of cards you don't own. That's not true. Because the cosmetics explicitly, like in the guild packs that you say, they explicitly point out that this is not a card and you won't be able to play with it. Oh, I think I just have to say no blocks here and take this hit. We're pretty far behind at the moment. Yep. See, we'll assume we'll see them play this as a 4/4. Yep. Alright, so I can Phoenix. This stupid Goblin Chain Whirler really hurts, though. I don't know that I have any lines that lead to me winning here, really. Because, like, even if I, like, go block and then, like, this block here plus activate to finish it off, the Chain Whirler then comes down and, like, kills my egg plus finishes my Hellkite, and I'm still taking a bunch of damage from the rest of these. Sure, that's why I explicitly said buying gems in the largest quantity, Greg. So if you buy gems at the $100 price, so if you spend $100, you're right. If you're spending exactly $50, it's technically a better rate. But assuming you are going to spend $100 on gems, you don't get any extra packs. Sure, but like, how do I beat the rest of their board, Evan? The issue isn't just beating their dragon, it's beating the rest of the board along with it. Hand's like not amazing, but it's fine. See if they're Grixis or Esper here. Sultai. Yeah, I think the Sultai matchup's pretty hard for this deck. I do have Fight with Fire in my hand though, so like that does at least kill this Wild Growth Walker. Like, maybe kill Wild Growth Walker into Phoenix could be okay here. Depends on if they have one of their contempts or not. There is no foil Sarkhan available. It's very sad. Yikes. They are going on a safari over there. They have a Jade Light Ranger. Vomit. This attack is pointless. Do-da, do-da. Do 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 do. I think their Planeswalker might be a little bit better than my Planeswalker.
Set the world on fire. I'm just getting warmed up.
And before they slaughter packed the egg. Well, I mean, they do get to kill my Jaya here, unfortunately. But I think it's right to just, like, deploy as a distraction here. If they don't kill the Jaya and I rip a land, I get to, like, kicked fight with fire here, which is nice. I think I want to take this trade.
Come find me when you want to read.
Like, obviously, if they have a piece of spot removal here, it sucks, but that's what it is. I think I'm going to be done with this one for the day. This is one of those decks that we, like, played early in the season that, like, felt kind of okay in some matchups, but, like, as the formats become more efficient and brutal, just, like, brews like this that aren't one of the top decks in the format just doesn't, it didn't stand the test of time as the format became optimized and more efficient. I think this deck is basically a worse version of the Jeskai Niv deck that we played a good bit of last week, and I think even that deck isn't quite close to tier 1, so I think if you really want to play something similar to the show, I'd recommend playing the Jeskai deck, and I think honestly Sailor of Means might be worth testing in there, because this card has been really impressive consistently, but the core of this overall I think is just worse than playing like Jeskai with better Planeswalkers like Teferi. Crit Fall, thank you for the 3 months of support, welcome back, and thanks for the biddies. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Thanks for keeping me around.